Hi, this is Teacher Dairo. So we'll be talking about order of operations. Order of operation. So order of operation teaches how to use your operations. What do we call operations? How to use addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, including brackets and others. These are the operations we normally use in mathematics. So how do we now go about it? We adopt a strategy called BIDMAS. The BIDMAS is an acronym, and the full meaning of the B represents the bracket. The I represent indices. Indices in form of index raised to power. The D stands for the division. The M stands for the multiplication. The A stands for addition. And the S stands for subtraction. Now, this is what you're going to use to guide your operations. So in a given question, you have to consider first the brackets. If you're given a question to solve, you look for the brackets. Is there brackets in the question? If there's brackets in the question, the bracket should be done first before others. After that, then you check for the index. Index is like when you have a powers figures. So example like 2 raised power 3. So 2 raised power 3 is an index. In such a way that I can do what it means is that 2 times 2 times 2. That's the meaning of 2 raised power 3. So that is what we call index. So after you've checked for index, you solve it, then you move on to division. Division will be the third thing to consider. So division must be solved before your multiplication. So after you've solved your multiplication, then you go for addition, then subtraction will be the last thing you should consider. Now let's take for example 8 plus 2, 8 divided by 2 plus 12 divided by 4. Now, according to the rule, BIDMAS, some people call it BODMAS and some people give it another acronyms. But what we're saying is still the same thing. Brackets should be considered first, irrespective of what the acronyms is. Now, I'll look into the question very well thoroughly to see if there's brackets. No, there's no brackets in this question. So I'll move on to indices. Is there index in the question? Absolutely no. There is no index because there's no power. Alright, I'll consider the division. Is there division in the question? Yes, there is. So circle the division. The owner of this division belongs to 2. So the operation must go along with 8. Also, the owner of this division belongs to 4. So the operation must go along with 12. Then I can do the operation now. 8 divided by 2 will give you 4. Then you put the sign down. 12 divided by 4 will give you 3. So then addition is the next thing because there is no other operation. So I'll consider the addition now. What is 4 plus 3? I know you know it. That will be 7. So the final answer will be 7. Alright, let's consider another example. We have 3 times 10 divided by 5 subtract 1. Now according to the BIDMAS, do not forget, always work alongside with your BIDMAS. Alright, so bracket is not there, indices is not there, division is part. So how we consider the division? Which is the owner of the division? Ask yourself. The sign in front of a figure or before a figure, the figure owns the sign. What I mean is that if I have -2, the owner of the 2 is minus and the owner of the minus is the 2. So if I have 4 plus 3, the owner of the plus belongs to the 3, not 4. So that's what I mean by the figure in front of the sign owns the sign. Now let's go back to the question. So therefore, division will have to be considered first. The owner of the division is 5. So I'll take 5 together with what the 5 is facing, which is 10. Then I'll solve. What is 10 divided by 5? 10 divided by 5 is 2. Then I'll write 3 times 2, subtract 1. After that, then I'll consider the next. Don't forget brackets, indices, division. After division, then multiplication. This is my multiplication. The owner of the multiplication sign here is 2. So I'll take it alongside with 3. So 3 times 2 will give me 6. Subtract 1. So the final answer will now be 5. Alright. So let's consider another example. This time we're having indices like index 6 plus 2 by the power of 3 times 3 subtract 4 plus 8. Alright, do not forget your rule, be it mass. Now in this question, no brackets, no brackets. In this question, there is indices, so I'm going to solve the indices first. So the indices is this, circle it, then solve it. What does 2 power 3 means? 2 power 3 literally means 2 times 2 times 2. Because what they mean is that 2 in 3 places. So you keep multiplying 2 in 3 places. So that is the meaning of 2 power 3. If it was 2 power 5, then you multiply 2 in 5 places. 2 by times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. That's the meaning of 2 power 5. Alright. So now 2 power 3 means 2 times 2 times 2. And that will give us 2 times 2 is 4. Then 4 times 2 is 8. So that means 2 by the power of 3 will give me 8. So I'll put down my 8, put down the plus sign, put down the 6, put down the times, put down the 3, put down the minus 4, then plus 8. After that, I'll consider the next operation, which is after indices is division. Unfortunately, there is no division in the question. So I'll move on to the next one. Division cancelled. Indices has been done. Then multiplication. Is there multiplication? Yes, there's multiplication. Then who owns the multiplication? Belongs to the 3 together with 8. So then I will do what is 8 times 3. That will be 24. I'm going to write the answer before others. So then I'll bring down the others figures. 6 plus 6 here. Then subtract 4 plus 8. After I've done that, I'll consider the next operation, which is addition. Addition is the right. So who owns the addition? Plus 8 owns the addition. So I'll take it together with 4. And I'll take this together with 24. So 24 owns the addition right here, and 6 owns the addition. Alright. How would I say that? Then you're going to do 6 plus 24, that's 30. Subtract 4 plus 8 is 12. Then what is 30 minus 12? 13 minus 12 will give you 18. Alright, let's consider another example. So this time we are having brackets. 8 plus 3, open bracket, 5, subtract 1. Don't forget your rule, BEDMAS. Now there's brackets. The brackets should be done before others. So I will look into the brackets. What do we have there? We have 5 subtract 1. Then 5 subtract 1 will definitely give me 4. Then I'll bring down the rest. Don't forget. Alright, now let me tell you this. There's 3 before the bracket. Right? There's 3 before the bracket. So we still have this 3. Then we should expand the bracket first instead. But if you do not do that, then you can do it this way. Open the brackets, you still keep the bracket there because of the 3 that is at the back. Reason is that there's no sign between this. I think that we had a sign between them, then it will have been 4, 3 plus 4 or 3 minus 4. But there's no sign around here. So if there's no sign, that means we have to expand the brackets. So expanding the brackets will now means 3 times whatever the bracket gives. So that will be 3 times 4. Okay, let me quickly explain this. You might be confused. In mathematics, if you have 3 open bracket 4, what it means is that 3 times 4. Or if you have 4 open bracket 5 minus 1, what it means is that you should subtract what 5 and 1, whatever 5 and 1 gives, then you should multiply by the 4 outside. So 5 take away 1 will give me 4. Then 4 times the 4 will give me 16. So the same thing I'm going to do here. 5 take away 1 is 4. Then 4 times 3 will give me 12. So but I need to put that the rest down. So the 3 times 4 will now give me 12. Add your 8. And that will become 20. Alright, we're going to stop here for today. You can try these questions and drop your answers in the comment section. What is 5 by the power of 2 plus 12 divided by 4 times 3 subtract 2? And also try the second question. 2 plus 3 times 2 minus 5. Alright,